Welcome to Voices Beyond the Pages. I'm your host, Audrey Shanice, here to celebrate the incredible ethnic voices in the audiobook world. Every episode, we dive into powerful stories, real conversations, and the voices bringing pages to life. So, grab a drink, get comfy, and let's get into it. You're going to love it here. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Voices Beyond the Pages. I'm your host, Audrey Shanice, and today we're switching it up just a little. This episode is a bit more personal because I've been reflecting a lot lately on where I started, where I am now, and where I want to go next. I started this journey with audiobook narration, and y'all already know I love it. But recently, I've been feeling a shift, a nudge to expand, to explore. So this episode is all about the pivot, how I'm growing beyond the booth and stepping into new VO spaces that are just as powerful and just as impactful. And honestly, they just feel right. So, come have a chat with me. Grab a drink, get comfy. You're gonna love it here. You ever have that moment where you realize what used to excite you just doesn't quite hit the same anymore? That's been me recently. I love narration. I love storytelling, but I started this journey as a way to prove something to myself, that I was capable of more than just being a stay-at-home mom, that I could build something of my own, that I could show my boys what resilience and perseverance really looks like. And in so many ways, I did. But lately, I realized something else. While I've been showing them how to chase dreams and stay committed, I also want to make sure that I'm embracing them now. I'm being present, letting them know that they're not just part of the story. I'm doing this all with them in mind. So, this pivot, it's not about giving up. It's about making space. It's about finding work that lights me up, that I feel connected to, that I feel drawn to, that I want to do every single day. So this pivot feels necessary. It feels aligned. Honestly, I love it so much. So where am I going? Let me tell you. I've been dipping my toes into the world of guided meditation. Something about calming someone's spirit through breath and words just feels like my calling. It feels sacred. And the feedback I've always gotten on how soothing my voice is, I don't think y'all were just being nice. This space just feels natural to me. And what's been really cool is realizing how much of this pivot is built on the foundation I laid in narration. Learning to use my voice with intention, understanding pacing, tone, and delivery. Those same skills are the reason I've been able to step into these new spaces with confidence. Narration taught me how to guide people with my voice. And now, I get to apply that in different ways. I'm also exploring e-learning and training content. Think onboarding, employee development, soft skills. I know, it might not sound glamorous, but it pays well. And more importantly, it taps into the warm, conversational tone I've been developing all year. And then there's direct-to-author narration, where I get to work closely with some authors, understand their vision, and create something we're proud of without all the red tape. That freedom, that's really what I've been craving. I've also been working on my own creative baby, SoulSync with Shawnee and SoulSync After Dark. It's still in its early stages, but I'm building a space that blends calming narration, sensuality, storytelling, and manifestation. It's my way of saying, hey, we get to create our own rules here. You guys know I always say life doesn't really have rules. We're just making this shit up as we go. So who's to say I can't do this? I love using my voice. I love when I hear you guys tell me that, I put you to sleep. And I started to get a little concerned when I thought about I'm doing audiobooks. I don't want you guys to be asleep. I want you to be involved and, engaged in the book and everything. And I don't want you to go to sleep on me. But in meditation, the whole point is for you to be relaxed. And if my voice is doing that for y'all, I love that for us. This pivot hasn't been easy though. There have been moments where I've questioned everything. Am I doing too much? Am I walking away from what I've built? But every single time, I come back to the same truth. Your voice can take up multiple spaces. So, here's a couple things I wrote down that I've learned. You don't have to be boxed in. Just because you started in one lane, that doesn't mean you have to stay in that lane. Creative pivots are allowed. And sometimes, like now, it's necessary. Your success is going to evolve. My ideal of success now isn't just a packed narration calendar. It's about balance. It's about freedom. It's about having creative control. It's about enjoying what I do and not dreading doing it every day. And I realize that your voice is powerful in more than one way. So I'm still narrating. I just signed another contract, but I'm also building, stretching, expanding because I've never been able to fit into just one box. If you're in a season where you feel a shift coming, I see it. It's scary to pivot, but it's also powerful. So, whether you're a narrator, a creative, or someone figuring it all out, I hope this episode reminds you that you don't have to stay where you started. Next week, we'll be back with a guest episode, my very first guest episode, and I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Until then, take a breath, honor where you are, and remember this. Just because you started in one place doesn't mean you have to stay in that place. Let me know how you've pivoted. This is Voices Beyond the Pages, where stories and voices meet. You're gonna love it here.